Hey, Instagram! I'm so excited to get to do this tonight. Yes, I'm drinking my pre-workout. No, I'm not about to work out. I'm about to share with you guys a little bit about this business, explain to you, where it came from as far as this goes. I'm not going to keep you too long. I know that maybe you have somewhere to be, or maybe you have something to watch on TV, and I know that I personally will be watching Jersey Shore in an hour, so I'm not going to keep you longer than that. But thank you for hopping on. Hey, Juliana, how are you? I see you there. So tonight I'm really excited because I don't do this often, and I feel like this is something that I should do more often because number one, it's really fun to get to talk to you guys. And number two, it's a great way to interact with you. And if you have questions, I would love for you to ask them. Hey, Ashley, during the video. So if you're unable to stay for the whole time, it's okay. Just know that the recording is going to be up in my story after the video is over, and you're just gonna have to disregard the squeaking or any odd sounds that you hear in the background. That's just my dog. But I wanted to start with my story. So as you're hopping on, if you can let me know where you're watching from, that'd be really cool to see. I don't know what the hell he's doing back there. To see where everyone is watching from. But I wanted to start with my story so that you get to know me a little bit more, so you can understand this whole thing. So when I started my online business, I was 22 years old. I was 20 pounds overweight, and I had no confidence. Like, I would not be able to hop on a video like this 4 years ago and talk to you guys. And Facebook Live and Instagram Live wasn't even a thing when I started. So you guys who are getting started now, this is such a great time to be an entrepreneur and have the ability to connect with people in the online space, because this was not a thing. Hey, Ashley from Canada, nice to see you here. So I started out, I was 20 pounds overweight, and I signed up as a coach because I wanted to hold myself accountable. I was one of those people that, would be on this diet one week and another diet the next, and I would gain weight and then I would lose it, and then I would gain it all back and feel really bad about myself, and then I'd be really, really good and lose it again and gain it all back. Like, that was just my life, constantly gaining and losing weight over and over again. And it wasn't fun. And it was stressful, and it was very hard emotionally too, because you go from feeling really good in your skin to feeling like crap the next week. It's not a good thing. It's not a fun roller coaster to be on at all. So at the time, I was also a grad student. I was getting my master's in special education, and I had already graduated from college, and I was starting my first year teaching. So I was super busy. I had a 2-hour commute every day, so I had to drive an hour and 15 minutes to work, an hour and 15 minutes home, not including the days that I had grad school. Hey, Miranda, what's up? And I was strapped. I didn't have time to do anything else, but I found the time to, get my workout done, because that was important to me. And then I found the time to, prep my meals and get on track with my nutrition, because that was important to me. And then as I started adding those things on, I found the time to share this with other people, because this is something that changed my life so much that I just couldn't not share it with people. And I'm really happy that I did, because if I was too afraid to share it with people, I wouldn't be where I am today. And looking back at where my life would be if I hadn't, went for this and started working my business, my life would be so scary, and I don't think that I would want to know me. So like I said, I started because I needed accountability myself. Never in a million years did I imagine that my full-time job would be working from home, being a stay-at-home dog mom, helping other women achieve their health and fitness goals, their financial goals, and their life goals. That was not something that I ever said I was going to do. I always said, when you were little and you get those little papers in school and they're like, what would you like to be when you grow up? I always said, I want to be a teacher, or I want to be a nurse or a veterinarian. I was always in that I want to help people mindset, whether people or animals. I always just wanted to help people, and this opportunity has allowed me to do that. But it's also allowed me to live a lifestyle that I want to live, and create the kind of life that I want, and not have to be on a schedule on somebody else's time. I work when I want to work, and I take days off when I want to take days off, and I don't have to ever miss anything because I'm working, or not be able to go out with friends because I can't get off work, I can't go on vacation. That to me that wasn't the life I wanted for myself. So I realized that pretty early on, and then I decided, hey guys, I decided that I was gonna really go for this business. So here I am, 4 years, almost 4 years, it'll be 4 years in July. 4 years later, and 4 years as an entrepreneur is not a long time at all. Like, I'm still super young in this business, and I don't mean just age-wise. Like, we're all still like pretty young, but I am at the point where, you know, when I was a coach for at least 10 months, I had decided after 10 months I was gonna leave my teaching job. And the only reason why I made that decision is because I was earning the same amount from home in my pajamas on my own time that I was earning at my teaching job. So I had decided, you know what, I'm gonna leave teaching, give it a year, see what happens. If it doesn't work, and I'll go back and teach again. If it works, awesome. I really hope it works. So I dove in headfirst, and after that 10 months, I was able to leave my teaching job. And then from there on, I've been able to create a steady income to the point where now we are earning, like, I don't know, like, I don't like to count money, but right now, what I'm earning in a week would have taken me a month and a half, almost 2 months to make at my other job. Maybe more like a month and a half, not 2 months, but still. And I don't have to get dressed every day, and I don't have to get in my car, and I don't have to scrape ice off my windows, and I don't have to battle the cold and, you know, have to drive anywhere. I get to stay home in Florida because we moved and escaped the cold, and I get to just create life on my own terms. So once I decided to really like work this business and everything, before I really went for it though, I was really, really nervous. And it's normal. Like, if you're not nervous about this, then I probably would have to check and see if you have a pulse, because this is one of those things that is not normal for most people to do. Not everyone is like, hey, you know, when I grow up, I want to be an entrepreneur and like work online and work on the online space and be a business owner. That's not something that everyone says they want to do. I had no business background, never took a business class ever in life, never had social media training or any of that until I became a coach. I had maybe like 200 friends on Facebook, didn't talk to any of them because I was a weirdo in college and high school apparently. I was that girl who didn't have a lot of friends. I was the girl who was like too shy to talk to the cool kids because I thought that they'd pick on me, because a lot of times they did, and I just kind of kept to myself. And when I started this, I was really afraid because I was that person that was afraid to talk to people, because in the past I didn't have a great relationship with a lot of people, and I just thought that, you know, I wasn't going to be good at this because I didn't know how to talk to people. But what I found was this is actually a great job for people who are a little introverted and don't like to be around people all the time too, because you're behind a camera, you're behind a screen, you're behind your messages. So if you're nervous and you're afraid to talk to people and you're like, oh, I'm shy, I'm an introvert, this is actually a great job for you. Hey Lily, what's up? So that was something that worried me a lot. I was afraid of what people were going to think of me. I had a fear of sharing my life and sharing my story and all of those things. But what I've found in the past 4 years is those are the things that have grown my business the most. Talking to people, connecting with people, sharing my journey openly and honestly. And that is how I've made such amazing friends. And that is how I've made such awesome connections and had so much success in my business, because my story has the power to help so many people, just like your story has the power to help so many people. So I really love helping my new coaches figure out what their story is and their message is, and helping them get that out there into the online space, because the connections that they make and the friends they make and the success they see in their businesses, like when they succeed, that makes me feel so good. And that's the teacher in me. So I'm still technically a teacher. I'm still teaching in a different way. I just kind of repurposed my skills, and now it's more of an online business kind of teaching. Instead of teaching kindergartners how to write letters and how to like write their name, I'm teaching women how to create the lifestyle that they want to live. I'm teaching them how to create financial freedom for their family, how to earn money to pay off their student loans, how to just make some extra money on the side while they're doing that job that they love. So this opportunity is not just like cut and dry. Everyone's here for the same reason. Everyone's here for a different reason, and everyone's reason for being here is unique to them, and that's what makes this job or opportunity, I don't even want to say job because it doesn't feel like work, but that's what makes this so special. So I wanted to share a couple things that coaching has brought into my life, and then I'm going to go into some questions that were sent to me from you guys. And if you have any questions and you're watching live, I would love for you to ask those while we're on here. I'll be happy to answer them for you. But I'll go through the questions that you guys have, and then I will tell you guys how to get started if that's something you want to do. So coaching has brought confidence into my life. I think I already said that. It's also brought friends and bridesmaids, and not even kidding. If you go check out my photos, I don't think I posted any of like the new ones yet, but I just got all my wedding photos back and I'm so excited about it. But all of my bridesmaids, except for 3 of them, 2 of them are siblings, so my sister and my husband's sister, and then the other of the 3 is a really good friend from college, but she's also a coach too. So 5 of the 7 bridesmaids are coaches. 4 of those are women that I found online right here on Instagram because we had similar hashtags that we were using, or we liked similar accounts and we had similarities with each other, and that's how we connected, and now we're best friends and they're my bridesmaids. So Insta friends, Insta besties. The opportunity to travel. I don't know if you have checked out my Instagram page, but as you see, we travel a lot. And I've been to more places in the past 4 years as a coach than I have in like the whole 26 years I've been alive. So if you love to travel and you like to have the freedom to do that, this is an opportunity for you to create that for your life. And it also has provided me with an outlet to be creative. And I get to be myself. And I get to have pink hair and tattoos and be myself and do what I want and not have to worry about what other people are going to think. Hey, Sam. And I get to help someone every single day, help multiple people every day, and that feels really, really good. It's given me a purpose. It's helped me help other people find their purpose. It's helped me help people achieve their health and fitness goals, financial goals, like so many things, income, stability. It's given me joy that I didn't have. So to say that this opportunity has blessed my life, it's just kind of like an understatement. It really has done amazing things for myself, for our team, for the women that are in my online virtual boot camp. Like, so many lives have been changed because of one decision that I made to say yes to this. So when you say yes to this, you're going to have such a huge impact on the lives of so many people as well. And that's got to feel really exciting, just like thinking about that. So I'm going to go to the questions. The first question that was sent to me, and this is a very typical question, so I'm really happy that this one was asked. It's a very common misconception. The question is, how can you be a successful coach if you don't have a lot of time to be a coach? So what I have to say to that, and if you're hopping on now, you may have missed the beginning of this, but when I started coaching, I had a full-time job. It was my first year teaching, and if you're a first-year teacher, or if you're a teacher in general, you know that first year is crazy. And you're just learning everything, and it's your first job, and it's just like so exciting but so crazy stressful at the same time. So that's where I was. I was also in grad school. If you've been in grad school, or you've graduated from grad school, or if you're currently in grad school, you know those grad classes are no joke. You know they're like 3 hours long. You know that the work is extensive, so you know that that's a lot of time to take up. Also, sitting in the car for 2 hours takes up a lot of time too. So it's okay if you don't have a lot of time, because it's a misconception that you need a lot of time. And I want to explain to you why you may feel like you need a lot of time. So you look at me and you see me here coaching, and you see me doing this live broadcast, and you see me posting, and you hear me talking to people and stuff. You might see me working for maybe 4 hours a day, and that's because I'm full-time. When I started, I was not working 4 hours a day. I was working in like the little pockets of time that I had in between my regular job and my grad school, and in the car I would listen to podcasts. So to think that you need a lot of time to build this is a misconception, because I built this when I was at the busiest point in my life. And now, I work more now because I have more time. So the way that this works is you use whatever time that you have, and let's be honest, you're probably on your phone for at least an hour a day anyway, whether you're scrolling Instagram or you're checking out my stories. I see you guys every day, you can't even lie. Or you're checking what people are up to on Facebook, and you're posting pictures. Like if you're on social media, which you are now if you're watching this, you have time to be a coach, and you just have to use the time that you're wasting sitting on the toilet scrolling, or sitting at your lunch break scrolling and eating your lunch. Those times are times that you can use to actually build your business and make some money for yourself. So it's not a matter of not having the time, it's just a matter of figuring out the time that you do have and how you can use it to work your business. So not having a lot of time is not an excuse. And for people who say they don't have the time to do this, I just have to say it's just not important to you right now. If you can't figure out the time to do it, then it's not important to you. And that's okay. It's not important to everybody to have an online business, and that's fine. It's not important to everybody to, work out and be healthy. That's your prerogative. So that's what I have to say about that question. So I hope that answered your question. Question number 2, do you need a certification to be a coach? This is also a really great question. So no, in the simple answer, no, you do not. You do not need a certification to be a coach. You do not need to be a personal trainer to be a coach. You do not need to be a nutritionist to be a coach. You just have to be a real person who can breathe and who can motivate people and who can cheer people on. And the reason for that, and I know I'm going to get a lot of crap for this, how could you help people on their fitness journey if you're not a trainer, whatever. Wait, hold on. The reason we don't need a personal training certification or a nutritionist degree is because I'm not writing meal plans. I'm not writing workouts. I'm providing workouts and meal plans to my clients that have been created by personal trainers that are certified in that, and nutritionists and dietitians who are certified as well. So I'm not creating that content. I'm relaying the content and supporting my coaches and my challengers on their journey. So anybody who has a heart to help people can be a coach. You don't need any special certification to do it. If you have one though, because we do have a lot of personal trainers on our team, and we do have a lot of group exercise instructors, which I technically am, I just don't teach classes. But we do have a lot of nutritionists and personal trainers on our team and in our community. That's just an added bonus that you have that. So it's not something that you can't do if you have a personal training degree or certification. My husband's actually a certified personal trainer as well. But it's something that definitely does help if you have it. So it's not a requirement, but it's an added bonus if you do have one. Okay. So the next question is, what if you're not at your goal weight? Can you still be a coach? And the answer to that is plain and simple, yes, of course. And the reason why you can be a coach and not be at your goal weight is because people want to see real people on a journey. They don't want to see people who are perfectly fit all the time and never talk about their flaws and they're always perfection. People don't relate to being perfect. People relate to the journey, and people want to see you progressing, and they want to be a part of that journey. And I told you, when I started, I was 20 pounds overweight. So did I look like a coach from the outside? No, hell no, did not. And there's no look to being a coach. There's no perfect coach. There's no such thing. Everybody has their own unique story, their own unique journey, and that's what makes everyone a great coach, because that's what sets you apart from every other coach. So maybe you have hypothyroid, maybe you have PCOS, maybe you're battling with some other type of autoimmune disease or something like that, and you think you can't be a coach because of that. Girlfriend, you can, because there are people out there, and there are women on our team who are included in that, who are also dealing with those things and need somebody like you that they can relate to. So don't ever say you can't be a coach because, I don't look a certain way, or, I have this thing that's wrong with me, nobody would take advice from me. That's so false. People are looking for someone that they can connect with, and who knows, you might be that person for them. Okay, so the next question is, how do you make money? I knew that one was coming. So how do we make money as coaches? There's a couple different ways that we earn money as coaches, so I'm going to break down the different ways. If anyone has any questions about them as I'm talking about them, please ask. I'd be happy to answer those. So the first way that coaches earn an income is through commissions, and you earn 25% commissions off of everything that is sold through your shop. So that's the easiest way to earn money, 25% commission. That's just kind of like a given. Hey, Jen. The other way that you can earn an income as a coach is through what are called team cycle bonuses, and that is something that happens as you help other people become coaches and help them grow their teams, and you start to earn income from the volume of your team. So when your team is successful, you're successful. So your commissions and team cycle bonuses, those are two ways. You also get what are called customer leads, which are the people that are like ordering on the infomercial at 3 p.m., watching TV and eating pizza, and they're like, oh my gosh, I need to do that program. I have to stop this. I have to get started. When they sign up, you can be assigned as their coach, and then you will be able to connect with them and help them on their journey and get commissions for anything that they order as well. There are also quarterly bonuses that you can earn based on different levels that you achieve in the company. And the most important thing to know is that, number one, it's not for the money. So if you're here just to do the money thing, just make a bunch of money, then if that's your only thing that's driving you, you're probably not going to succeed at this, because people see right through that, and nobody wants somebody who just wants to make money, including me. Like, I don't want people on our team that are like that. But the easiest way to remember how you earn money as a coach is your income is a direct reflection of the amount of lives that you change. So if you want to make more money, then you got to help more people and you got to change more lives. And that's what should motivate you, changing more people's lives. It's really nice to see that paycheck coming in every week and knowing that it's a reflection of the people's lives that you're helping. And I do have to say that Beachbody does not guarantee the success of their coaches or any level of income. It's based on the work you do, and you have to work for it, so it's not a guaranteed thing. You're not going to sign up and then boom, you start making money just because you signed up. I do have to say that, so nobody gets the wrong idea here. Okay, so let me go on. I have a couple more questions left, and I don't want to take up too much time here. Number 4, I think it's number 4. How long have you been a coach, and how long did it take you to see money? Okay, well, I've been a coach for almost 4 years now, and to see money, like in general, I saw money my second week as a coach. Not like a buttload of money, but I saw money, if that counts. My first week I made $0, but that's because I didn't do anything. I didn't help anybody. But once I started helping people, I started seeing income coming in. And at first it was like $40 here, $80 there. Like, sweet, I could put gas in my tank. Awesome. Or awesome, I could pay for my groceries this week. Score. I was so excited about that. And then it started to continue to grow, because the first 6 months I kind of played around and didn't really treat it like a business. So I was making inconsistent paychecks and just kind of like a little bit here and there. Hey, Christina. And then when I decided to really be serious about it, I started making consistent income every single week. And like I said, after 10 months, I left my teaching job. And now 4 years later, I'm earning a 6-figure income from home, which is kind of cool and kind of weird to say, but kind of cool. Okay, so what's the next question? What do coaches actually do? Okay. So, what do we do? What do we do? Good question. Coaches are people who, you're on your own journey. You're working on yourself. You get paid to work on yourself. We drink our shakes, we do our workouts, we do our personal development, we work on our mindset, and we talk to people and share what we're doing. In a short version, that's what coaches do. And everyone's story is different, everyone's journey is different, everyone's business is different, and that's how it's supposed to be. Not everyone's supposed to be the same. You are uniquely you, and that's what makes you who you are, and that's what makes people attracted to you. So in a short synopsis of what we do, you're going to be sharing your journey on social media. You do not have to share every single thing about your life. And that's something that people always say, well, I don't want to share my whole life on social media. You don't have to share your whole life. Enjoy your life for what it is, but share the things that you find can help somebody else. So if there's a moment that happens and you're like, wow, I could change somebody's life by sharing this, or, oh, maybe somebody else is also going through this. I want to share it. Then you can share that. And that's going to be part of your story, and that's how people are going to connect with you. Coaches have a goal of helping people. And we have a goal of helping at least 3 people every single month. That's something that I've always said ever since I started, even when I was kind of treating it like a hobby. I still wanted to help at least 3 people every month, and I've helped at least 3 people every month for 46. Oh no, low power mode. Okay, hopefully we don't die. At least it was only the 20% one and not the 10, so we're a little bit better. But we have a goal of helping at least 3 people every month. And if you don't help 3 people every month, you're not going to get kicked out as a coach. But it's just a good goal to have, because it's something that, you're here to help people, so you might as well help at least 3, Also, that's going to help you get your shakes covered, so you're not going to ever have to pay for them. And the best shakes are free. Free shakes are the best. Also, we host online boot camps. So this is one of my favorite things to do. And I'm sure you see me talking about this on my story and on my Instagram about enrollment for my online boot camp is starting. Get on the list. You see me doing that. We host online boot camps. And this is something that when you're just getting started, you're not going to have to do right away. You're going to be hosting one with your coach. So you're going to be doing it together. And then after, couple months or so, or whenever you're ready to do it on your own, you will have all the tools you need to do so, and you've been in them, so you know how they work. You'll be able to host your own online boot camp. And the online boot camps are just a way for you to make sure that the people you're helping are actually doing their workouts and actually drinking their shakes, and you have total creative freedom over how you want to run them, what you want to call them, what theme you want to do. Right now we're doing a Jersey Shore theme in my group, and it's so fun. We're having a blast. And if that's not something that you like, then your group doesn't have to be that. Your group can be whatever is interesting to you. Maybe you're really into healthy recipes. You want to do a group about healthy recipes and share your favorite recipes every day. You can do that. It doesn't have to be like a TV show or anything, but you have total freedom over how you run them and what you want to do with those. But it's a way to make sure that you're providing an experience for these people, and that's why we don't just sell stuff, because that's a question I always get, oh, I don't want to sell things. I don't want to be a salesperson. We're not. We're not salespeople, because we don't just sell shit and walk away. Yes, there is an exchange. There's a sale that goes on, but the difference between me selling you some makeup or me selling you a challenge pack is when I sell you a challenge pack, you're not just getting a product, you're getting to work with me, you're getting an online experience, you're getting an accountability group, and that's what you're going to be providing to these people. You're going to be helping them achieve their goals, not just selling them some lipstick or selling them some lotion or whatever. And I'm not bashing any other businesses, but I'm just saying, if you don't want to be a salesperson in this business, you're not a direct seller of items. You are providing an experience for these people that are going to be joining you on their fitness journey. And then we teach our coaches how to do the same thing. So once you figure it out, you share it, and you teach your coaches that you're bringing on how to do the same thing, and how to be successful. So as far as that goes, when you sign up coaches and you're building your own team, we have an awesome training. We have amazing leaders on this team. Not just me. We've got tons of coaches who I've mentored and who have been a part of this organization for 3 years or more, and they are killing it in their businesses, and everyone on this team is so willing to help and provide support and just be there for you. So as far as training goes, and as far as knowing what to do, or if you have a question, all those things, because that was my biggest thing. I'm well, what if I don't know what I'm doing? Who's going to help me? I will answer that question. Thanks for asking that, Ashley. So if you're afraid because you don't know what the hell you're going to be doing, don't worry about it, because you're going to have your coach who's going to be your mentor. You're going to have a team of other coaches who are also doing the same thing. So you're always going to be supported on that. So Ashley asked a question, is there a cost for signing up to be a coach? And the answer to that question just depends on if you are already a challenger of mine or not. So if you are, and Ashley, you are, so for you, no, it's free for you to sign up as a coach because you've already purchased a challenge pack. There is a reimbursement form, so it'll charge you the coach sign-up fee, but since you purchase a challenge pack, I will be able to send you a reimbursement form and get your money back. So for you, Ashley, or anyone who is a challenger of mine who has purchased a challenge pack already, you can be a coach on our team for free. So no money at all. If you're not a challenger, you haven't purchased a challenge pack, you don't know what a challenge pack is, you're like so confused, then there are a couple different options for you as far as which package you'd like to sign up with. And if you would like to speak to me individually about those, that would be probably the best option, because it really just depends on your personal goals and what it is that you are looking for on your health and fitness journey, because the packages do vary based on that. I like to really give you an individualized answer. So if you are interested in signing up as a coach and you would like to know how much it would cost for you to get started, I would love to chat with you, because it does depend on your goals and what it is that you need. Maybe you have some things already, maybe you don't. So that would be something that I would love to talk to you in a Facebook message, or not Facebook, Instagram message. You want to text me, you want to set up a phone call with me, I would love to do that. I love talking on the phone. But I wanted to just kind of talk about some reasons why you might want to be a coach, and I wanted to just make sure that this is known. Yeah, I do this full time, but this is not something that you have to do full time. This is totally and 100% something you can do full time if you want to. So I don't want you to say like, well, I can't do that because I don't want to do what you do. Like, I don't want to be a full-time stay-at-home dog mom coach / girl boss. Like, that's not my dream. That's not my goal in life. I don't want to do that. But I do want to help people and do want to make some extra money. Is that still okay? And what I have to say to that is, of course, that's still okay. This business is for you, whatever it is you want it to be for you. Yes, there are people in this business who come into this and they go hard and they really want to build a business and they build six-figure incomes and they build multi-million-dollar businesses because that's what they want to do. But maybe that's not you. And to be honest, that wasn't me either. Like, I signed up because I wanted a discount on the products, and that was it. I didn't want anything to do with the business because, like I said earlier, I didn't think I was going to be any good at it, and it was something that scared the living shit out of me to do. But as you can see, things have changed. So maybe you're here because you want to be accountable and you want to be held accountable on your own fitness journey, and you see coaching as a way for you to do that, for you to stay accountable with your own health and fitness goals. And that's awesome. That's totally fine. You can be a coach to hold yourself accountable on your own fitness journey. You don't have to help a single person if you don't want to. Now, the other reason why you might want to be a coach is because you want to take advantage of the coach discount and all the products, and that's totally fine too, because that's why I signed up 4 years ago. So I don't judge anybody, because that's what I did. Another reason why you might want to be a coach is because maybe you want to help some of your friends, and you don't want to do this by yourself. You don't want to be on your fitness journey alone. So you want to sign up as a coach because you want to bring a few friends along with you to join you and be a part of the community with you and get healthy and fit together and maybe earn some extra money. Maybe that's why you want to do it. Maybe you want to build a side business. Maybe you love your job, but you would just like some extra income because why not, right? So maybe that's you. And maybe you're that person that does want to be that big girl boss, six-figure income earner, and that is amazing as well. So none of those options, all of them are amazing. Whether you're here for the discount, you're here because you want accountability on your journey, because you want to make some extra money, you want to have a side business, or you want to go full-time with this, whatever your reason is, you will be welcomed on this team. You will be supported on this team for your goals, and I'm really excited to get to work with you and help you achieve those goals, whatever it is that they are. So that's really all that I had to share tonight, and I don't have any more questions. I was going through my list of questions that were sent over to me, but if anyone has any other questions they want to ask on here, I can answer those live. And if not, and you think of something later and you want to send me a message, you know where to reach me. If you have my cell phone number, you can text me. If you are following me on Instagram, you can send me a message. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out here and learning more about coaching and being open to, this amazing opportunity that has changed my life so much, because honestly, if it weren't for this business, it's very scary to think where my life would be. I'd be working at a job that didn't really fulfill all of the things in my life that I wanted it to. I would be lonely. I probably would still not have any friends. Probably would still be out of shape. Wouldn't know anything about fitness or nutrition or anything. So many things have changed because of this business, and it's just such a great honor to be able to share it with other people too. So thanks for hopping on. I really appreciate it. If you would like to learn how you can get started as a coach and how you want to sign up, please send me a message, because like I said, it's different for every person. Some people need more things than others, so I want to make sure that I set you up with the package that is right for you. So thank you again. Thanks for the love. I appreciate your time. And I did good with timing. It was only 35 minutes or so. You guys can go watch Jersey Shore if you want to. I'm about to do that in half an hour. But thank you again. Love you guys. Have an awesome night. Bye. Oh, I forgot how to end these. Oh, it's up top. Oh, wait, no. I didn't end it. End.